Hey guys, I'm here today for the next relay cam in NCT's 24-hour relay cam series, and today we have XIAOJUN's from 4 to 5 a.m. God, I've been waiting all day to watch this. Today was my really long day of the week, so basically many hours of Zoom University. So I've just been sitting, listening to lectures all day, and I am so just tired. It's insane how exhausting it is just sitting, staring at a computer for hours. Especially, like, performatively staring at a screen for hours. But yeah, I've actually been super excited for this relay cam because, as you guys may know, if you watched my reaction to his cover of EXO's For Life, I've really fallen into his pit lately. Well, I guess I can't even say lately, because, like, it's been a while now, honestly. But, oh my god, I don't know. I connect with him. Like, it's the weirdest thing, but sometimes when I'm watching him, it really feels like watching some sort of mirror of myself. Like, his behavior is just... I don't know, it reminds me so much of myself. I feel like, I don't know, it's hard for me to judge because, like, from a third person perspective, like, I don't see how I, like, behave around other people, but, like, I don't know, like, watching him just really makes me feel like, is that me? Or, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely some things also very different about us, but in so many ways, like, I just really relate to him, and yeah, I don't know. I've just very much fallen for XIAOJUN, so I've of course been very excited to see his cam. Also, he got 4 to 5 a.m., arguably one of, like, the hardest times to do. Honestly, like, that's what I would have thought a while ago, but after, like, my winter break, I literally spent most nights staying up until those hours anyway, so, like, for me it'd honestly be fine. Like, this is how I react to NCT. You guys know, NCT stuff comes out at, like, 4 or 5 a.m. for me anyway because of the time zone, so we be used to it around here. But I feel like for him, he didn't seem too thrilled about getting this time slot, so anyway, alright, I feel like I've never rambled this much at the beginning of a relay cam reaction. Anyway, let's go. Okay. That's a mood. Yeah, I don't think he likes the time, does he? He already seems unenthused. Oh, good. Did he wake up for this? My god. That makes it worse. Oh, he's up too. Oh my god, and Louis. Oh.
항상 자기 전에 꼭 해야 되는 일. 그냥 화장실 밖에 항상. Yes. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, that's how they...
우리 배다 진짜 공주.
I've never had a dog, so I don't know.
왜냐면 배다 어중난.
Yeah, we know from that one live stream.
여기 오줌 사는데요. 그리고 여기는 배다 똥 사는.
Ah, look at that. She has specific spaces. That's funny. I've only ever had a cat, so it's just the classic litter. This I've never seen before. I think I'll remove the ads. Reading? So.
Yes. 아지의 책입니다. 이 책을 이름 뭐야? 잠시만요. 한국어 이름 찾아볼게요. 유명한 책이에요. 영화를 읽고 이름은 바로 영을 듣는 아이.
Have I heard of that?
영을 듣는 아이. 어떻게? 나비를 쫓는 아이. 듣는 아이.
나비를 쫓는 아이.
영을 듣는 아이예요.
영을 쫓는. Why is he? Oh, I was like, why is he breathing so heavily? It was just like sped up. Yeah, that's a great idea at 4 in the morning. I try to read sometimes to help me fall asleep, not to stay awake. It's also a mood. I also go to the kitchen at 4 a.m. to eat.
오리오? 오리오로 뭐
Oh my god, one of my favorite foods, Oreos, especially mint Oreos, and he would defend me on this.
왜 딱 오리오 먹는 거 왜 이렇게 만나 오리오 그래도 할 수 있어요. 아직 2개 남아서 엄청
Okay.
간단한 케이크 만드는
Okay,
방법 가르쳐줄게요.
let's go.
오리오 이렇게 그러니까 태영 대구 가서 우리 숙소에서 진짜 먹는 거 진짜 많거든요. 딱
But he had to eat the Oreo.
오리오 어렸을 때 두 개밖에 없어요. 그래도 괜찮아요. 아까 얘기했던 거 진짜 간단한 케이크 만드는 방법.
Let's go. I'm lactose intolerant. Almond milk. Oh my god. Yeah, classic. This is my day-to-day life too, in the kitchen with my cat rubbing at my feet and tripping me.
우리 축구만 이거 인터넷에서 봤어요.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah, me.
난 생각에 진짜 우유 많은 거 너무 많았어. 왜 태영 딱 오리오 먹었어?
A lot of times I eat cereal with chocolate and almond milk like really late at night, so relatable. No, it'll work. Let's go. Have faith. It'll work out.
시험 못한 거 같아요. 오리오 진짜 많지 않아서. 되는 거 같아.
Hey, what'd I say?
이렇게 됐어요, 여러분. 시간 좀 더 비요.
Oh my god, I have to try this.
그럼 됐어요? 진짜 간단한 오리오 케이크 됐어요, 여러분. 진짜 맛있어요.
Oh god, I have to try that. Dude, this seems like my ideal food.
예쁘지 않지만 진짜 맛있어요. 태영. Let's go.
Gotta try it, yeah.
진짜 좋아하는 것 같아.
Everyone's awake in this hour. Love to see it.
很好吃. 맛있죠? 맛있어요.
여러분 숙소에서 하지 마세요. 집에서 케이크 먹고 싶으면 그냥 쉽게 가게 가서 사면 됩니다.
맛있지 않아요?
What's the problem?
나쁘지 않아요.
What a lie.
만들어봐요. 오케이, 먹는 거 다 끝났어요, 먹는 거? 지금 밤이잖아요. 조용하고 아름다운 순간이에요.
I was about to say my camera cut way too early, but let's be honest, I talked way longer than usual at the beginning of this video, so let's go.
조용하고 아름다운 순간이에요.
Yeah, I like looking out the window at night sometimes.
노래
Kind of peaceful. Oh, Les, please do sing, yes.
같은데요. 밖에 가자.
Outside.
저 요즘에 이 노래 되게 좋아해요. 요즘에 제일 좋아하는 노래? 지금 아름다운 순간 같이 느끼자.
Uh-huh.
지금 아름다운 순간 같이 느끼자.
Let's go. Yeah, I love when he like goes somewhere alone and just sings for us. Oh, best. All the live streams he does like that, I love it.
숙생활 오래 그렇게 해요, 여러분.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would struggle living in a dorm, I really would.
숙생활 잘 하는 사람.
Yeah, I would not.
대단한 사람이에요. 읽으면 그게 항상 이해해야 돼요. 이해 안 하면 진짜 속속 생각 못한 것 같아요. 그래서 제 생각에 우리 다 쉽지 않아요. 사람들이 다 자기 습관 있잖아요. 습관 따라서 속속 생각 많이 이해해야 돼요. 오케이, 태용 끝났어요. 안에 바다 노래 다시 부를게요.
I like this song a lot too.
With you in the most beautiful dress, I look happy as ever. How did I let you go again? Now I'm standing alone in the rain, like a kind of movie that we used to hate. Wish I could take back that time, but I know this time is real. Hey there, I'm singing this song. I hate that I had to be strong. Hate that you gone. I hate all my flaws. Hate that you love someone else. Hate everything. Just hate everything right now. Beautiful.
Yes, let's go.
유난히 빛이 나던 길 그곳에 서서 나는 그대를 기다려요. 죽지 않아요. 그대 나의 꿈을 안기면 따스한 온기 느낄 수 있어. You're my everything. 널 다시 그리며 너를 이 순간 난 잘 어울린다. 지금 4시라서 저희들 그렇게 크게 노래 부를 수 없어요, 여러분. 사실 저 밤에 이 시간 되게 좋아해요. 그래도 4시 아닌 것 같아요. 4시.
That's what I used to say. And then things changed.
남았어요. 이 시간에 한잔한 사람 있어요? 한잔하면 뭐 하고 있어요? 저 생각하고 있죠.
How did he know? Yeah, time to go to bed, I think.
저면 안 되는데요. 저 그냥 잠깐
That's what we all say.
보겠습니다.
The number of times I've fallen asleep while editing when I say, oh, I'll just close my eyes for a second. Bless you. Dorm life, eh?
자주겠다. 두분 나왔어요. 다 무용입니다. 오케이, 됐어. 외민 찾아.
Is he awake yet? He has to be awake, right? He starts filming in a whole minute. He was also asleep before this. Oh my goodness. My god, his vibe is so my vibe. Yeah, here's another one of those things where I just feel like we're so similar in that whole, like, alright, so like, I'm the kind of person who, like, I really treasure those moments where, like, I can be somewhere alone, especially at, like, a certain time of day where things just feel very tranquil. And then I'll just be alone and, like, feel it, and especially with music, like, ballads, especially, you know, like, I'll sing ballads or listen to ballads and just look at the sky or something, or just, you know, take it in and enjoy that, like, you know, I feel like he really gets that. And, like, as much as I love experiencing that sort of thing alone, I feel like with a person like him, it'd also be nice to experience it, like, together, because it's like, both people like really deeply feel the moment, and like I feel like it would also be nice that way. As it is nice alone, it would be really nice with like someone else like that. So yeah, I just really love his vibe. Like really watching him really just clicks with me, you know, like in my soul it just clicks. And like the best part of that also is the fact that like in those moments a lot of the time it's him that I'm listening to. Like I've watched YouTube videos of just like compilations of, you know, his covers and like just him singing basically, and I'll listen to NCT songs of course. A lot of the time like wavy ballads too. Of course My Everything is a go-to as well. I really like lately I've been so into Face to Face as well. Just yeah, everything. Just yeah, he's definitely like a go-to singer for me now as well to listen to. So I don't know, it just feels nice because like I'm spending the time listening to this beautiful music that like makes me, you know, puts me all in my feels. And I know that like he would probably feel the same way, and I'm listening to his voice as he sings these songs. It's almost like some weird like paradoxical sort of moment, but like I love it. And I'm willing to bet a lot of you guys probably are the same way as well and do this sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe not. I guess everyone's different, but maybe you get that feeling as well. What else can I touch upon in this video? Right, okay. Let's maybe tie it back to college a bit, right? The dorm life thing he was talking about. I absolutely could never. I could never, and I always wonder like how do they do it? Like I always just assume that like people are different from me. Like I assume that, you know, I would struggle more with it than others, and maybe that's not actually the case. Like, but some people I feel like love dorm life, and God, I feel like I have so much to say and it's hard for me to figure out where to start. Like I'm very, very attached to my home, so like that, I would say that's the number one problem with me, like living somewhere else. Like even sleepovers, I prefer going to bed and waking up like alone in my own bed. That's just the way I prefer it. So imagine someone who can hardly go to sleepovers in a dorm. Might help to note that I'm an only child, so that might slightly explain why I'm like this, but basically, like, I used to be really jealous of people who, you know, like, people with the sort of very outgoing personalities where they like always being around other people and, like, they're happy in dorms, you know? Like, for them, obviously, it's not a college dorm, that's different, like, they live together for work under company, but even college dorms, you know? Like, there's people who are okay with it and like even like it, you know, and I can't help but be like, why can't that be me? Why can't I be the person who likes that, you know? But I'm just not. I'm a homebody who likes being alone, you know? And so back like before the whole pandemic hit and I had to actually go take classes in person, there were some nights that I stayed over at my friends' dorms or etc. I also had a phase like at the very beginning, like my first semester, where I stayed with my grandparents, and even that was just basically absolute hell for me. Like anywhere, like sleeping anywhere that's not home, I can't. I feel like I'm gonna have to learn to eventually, especially it's my last semester and I'm graduating. Anyway, like not to throw my own personal panic into this video, but like I definitely thought about this before, like, you know, like how did they do it? Like I guess I just assumed it would get to a point where like you're so close that it feels like living with your family basically or something. I don't know, but like it's still gotta be annoying sometimes, right? Like, I don't know, especially with like that many people, you know? Like yeah, as someone who like needs alone time and really likes to be sort of in my own feels most of the time, it's just, yeah, it's wild to me. Do you guys feel the same way at all? Like I would be really curious to hear like your thoughts on sort of living situations and that sort of thing, because it's definitely been like a big struggle for me personally, and yeah, it's like a concern of mine for sure, because like I've never, at least not in the past several years, been okay with like living somewhere that's like not my own room in my own house, and I'm not sure like what to do about that. Maybe, you know, once you spend long enough somewhere, like it starts feeling like home, but like especially if you're surrounded by people all the time, I would really struggle. So yeah, I guess what I want to say is like mad respect to them for being able to do this. Like I guess it's reassuring to hear that it's not always like a piece of cake. Like not that it, like I wish it were easy for them, like it'd be very nice if they like really genuinely enjoyed it, you know, like I would be happy for them. But, you know, like hearing him talk about the fact that it's really hard and there's like a lot of compromise and, you know, having to like understand each other, you know, basically the concept that like it's not easy made me feel less like, you know, there's something wrong with me that makes me like unable to like live in that certain situation. But, you know, it's not easy for everyone, I guess, and I don't know, I guess it makes me feel a little more normal and like mentally stable, like I wouldn't be the only one with problems. Not that that should be news to me, but like, you know, sometimes when you get in your head you think like, oh, why am I like this? Why does everyone else seem so okay and I'm not? You know, like that sort of mentality that can be very not it. So yeah, just hearing little things like that I guess helps, because things can seem kind of glorified, you know, like, hey, living with your best friends and whatever, but like in reality it's not always like the rainbows and butterflies it may seem to be. Okay, that was really a lot of talking. Like, see, this is what I mean, like when I told you that like XIAOJUN just feels so like me, it really gives me the opportunity to like talk so much more, because like, I don't know, like almost everything about this video was incredibly relatable to me. So yeah, in conclusion, I'm whipped. This really suddenly put me in like a weirdly sentimental mood. I don't know why. Weird, I don't know. Anyway, been a long day. I should wrap this up. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to check out any of my other links, they'll be in the description box down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.